Topic is manifold classification. In the previous sections we have discussed classification. Whenever we are classifying the data or population with respect to two attributes a comma b, with each assuming only two classes. A has one positive class and one negative class. Number of classes here are 2, and with respect to b also we have two classes. We call this as dichotomous population or dichotomous classification, or simply 2 by 2. Here we are going to discuss manifold classification, which means that we have only two classes, two attributes a comma b, but each attribute is assuming a number of classes, say r classes. A is assuming r classes here, B is assuming B1, B2, so on, somewhere Bj and Bs. Try to identify the difference between these two. Under dichotomous population, we have two attributes, each assuming only two classes. Here A alpha, B beta. We call this as dichotomous population, and the table is called 2 by 2 contingency table, which is up to now we are discussing that only, association or whatever it may be. Here manifold classification means you will have only two attributes, but each attribute has more than two classes, or three, it may be three classes or four classes. In general, let us say that A is assuming R classes, the attribute B is assuming S classes, A1, A2, AR, B1, B2, BS. So here you have R and here you have S. We call that as R by S contingency table. And here the classification is called manifold classification. Under dichotomous, two attributes with two classes each. Under manifold classification, two attributes with more than two classes each. Here also we call these as joint frequencies. These are called marginal frequencies, as you have marginal PDF and joint PDFs. We write joint PDF with f of xy, where joint means we have two variables here. Marginal means g of x or h of y, where we have only one variable. Similarly, here instead of marginal density functions, here we are calling these as frequencies. The first frequency is a1 b1, so on, a1 bs. Here ar, the second one is ai b1. In the middle, ai bj and ai bs. ar b1, ar b2, and so on, ar bs. By adding the first row joint frequencies, you will get a1. By adding second row, you will get a2, and so on. By adding the rth row, you will get ar. Similarly, by adding the first column, you will get b1, b2, so on, bs. The structure is same. By adding the frequencies against to a1, you will get a marginal frequency of a1. By adding frequencies against a2, you will get marginal frequency of a2. Again, similarly against ar. By adding the columns, you will get b1, b2, so on, bs. Either by adding a's or b's, you will get the common quantity, which is called n, the total population. So ai bj, where we have two, both the a and b, we call this as joint frequency of ith class, ith comma jth class. ar bs means what do you call this as? Joint, as you have two attributes here, joint frequency of rth comma s cell or class. ai is called the marginal frequency of ith class. bj is called marginal frequency of jth class. Always n stands for total population. Now this is called the manifold classification. Now let us try to find out the association between these two variables. For finding the association between, for dichotomous population, we are using Yule's coefficient of association and Yule's coefficient of colligation. For finding the association between attributes with more than two classes, which is called manifold classification. We use chi-square coefficient of contingency. Second one is nothing but mean square contingency. Karl Pearson's coefficient. Fourth one, Chiproff's coefficients. So for dichotomous population, Q, Y are the measures for association. For manifold classification, we use chi-square coefficient of contingency, mean square contingency, Karl Pearson's contingency and Chiproff's contingency. Let us write the formulas for this. Chi-square coefficient we indicate with, this is the symbol for chi-square. We write with chi-square is equal to double summation Oij minus Eij whole square by Eij, where Oij are called the observed frequencies, Eij are called the expected frequencies. Let us discuss about this while doing the problem. Just try to write down the definitions first. Mean square contingency we indicate with phi, which is nothing but chi-square by n. As mean is nothing but sum of the observations by number of observations. On averaging chi-square, you will get mean square contingency. Karl Pearson's is nothing but chi-square by chi-square plus n. Chiproff's we write with t is equal to chi-square by n into r minus 1 into s minus 1. So for manifold classification, the association can be measured by using chi-square coefficient of contingency, mean square, Karl Pearson and Chiproff's. Means chi-square coefficient of contingency is nothing but chi-square is equal to double summation Oij minus Eij whole square by Eij, where O's are known as the observed frequencies, E's are called the expected frequencies. Phi is nothing but chi-square by n. These are the formulas. So calculation and further explanation let us see while doing the problems. Okay, thank you.